Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Wait for y'all to come up in here before we get started. Let's see who we got. What's up, guys? What's going on? Just kind of hanging out here. Hey, what's up, Trey? What's going on, man? What up? What's up, buddy? I got my morning coffee and I'm just kind of hanging out here at the Plymouth waterfront. What up, Coach? What's up, guys? So good morning, guys. It is I believe at 10:05 a.m. here on the East Coast. What's up, GWG? What's up, man? What's up, guys? What's going on, pretty boy? How you doing, guys? Good morning to y'all. It's 10 a.m. here on the East Coast. I'm just kind of hanging out at Plymouth Harbor. Let me flip the camera around and show you guys the view I got. Not too many boats in the harbor since it's winter time. A few fishing boats, but not too much. I'll flip the camera around for you guys so you can see. You can kind of see what I'm working with here. So there's the harbor. There's Plymouth Harbor. Not too many boats, guys. They'll be back though. They'll be back in about a month. Month and a half. I think the first week in April they start putting them back in. What up, Twin Cities? What's going on, man? I'm gonna take San Fran. I am gonna take the Niners tomorrow. Hey, Tom Kelly. Good morning, bud. Got my coffee with me. Just kind of hanging out here at the harbor, guys. And just figured I'd come on here and just say, hey, hang out with you guys for a bit. Trey says Kansas City. Hey, good morning, Chelsea. It's going to be a good game, guys. It definitely is. It's going to be a good one. Hey, what's up, Nick? Good morning to you too, brother. Good morning, man. What's up? It's 10 o'clock here on the East Coast, guys. So I just figured I'd come on here and hang out with y'all for a little bit. I got a busy weekend coming up. Be doing a lot of stuff Saturday, and then Sunday's the Super Bowl. We'll probably just be hanging out watching that with some family and some friends. So I wanted to come on here and at least hang out with you guys for a little bit. What's up, though? I do, Trey. I live in Massachusetts. I live in Cape Cod. So that's Plymouth Harbor there. Tom Kelly always working. Tom Kelly's always working. What's up, though, guys? What's going on, man? What's up? So I just wanted to come on here and just hang out with you guys. Yeah, it is. Iced coffee. But yeah, I think we're in for a good game Sunday, guys. I definitely think we're in for a good game on Sunday. That's for sure. No, man, come on. Nick. There's too many gray hairs, bro. Look at all this gray. That's why I don't grow my beard anymore, because there's a whole lot of gray hairs mixed in there with it. I'd have that salt and pepper look. The Celtics are going on tonight. They are. What up, Steeler fan? What's up, man? What's going on, brother? What's up? I'm just kind of hanging out with the squad this morning. Little morning coffee. Nick Howard. I would, man. There's a lot of gray mixed in all this. Up top here, you can't see it because I keep my hair short. I cut my hair short for a reason, because there's a lot of gray hair mixed in up there. I keep my hair short for a reason. Julian, I do not follow tennis that much. No. Every now and then I'll check in on the standings, but outside of that, I don't follow it too much. I have family out west in Arizona that are huge tennis fans. They follow it much more consistently than I do. But what's up, guys? What's going on? Good morning to all y'all. I know, Nick. I know you do. So what do you guys think? Do you think Brady is you think Brady's staying with the Patriots, or do you think he is off or he is out of here? He's leaving. Cuz that little cryptic tweet that he sent out the other day has got Patriots fans all jacked up. They're all fired up about that. Pats fans, Patriots fans are kind of on the fence about that, man. They don't know what to think. That tweet that he sent out the other day of him either leaving or heading into the stadium. So there's arguments for both sides. Steeler fan, he definitely wants high-end money. He wants big money. Nick, it's looking more and more like that, man. It's looking more and more like he is out of here. It's definitely leaning that direction. He's either playing He's either playing real mind games or he's playing really good mind games with the Pats, or he's looking to go elsewhere. But it's so here's what I think about that. Pats here's what I think. The Patriots, if they sign him to a big money deal, it's gonna not be a Bill Belichick doing. That's more on Robert Kraft, because Belichick, as we all know, is pretty cold-hearted. He gets the very most out of you that he can for as long as he can. So, and when your time is up, your time is up with the team. You're gonna get traded, or you're gonna, your time is up. Once your time is up with him, and Belichick knows, and he's looking to make a move, that's, Bill will make a move. It doesn't really matter the player. I mean, a couple of years ago, he was looking to trade Gronkowski. So nobody's really exempt from that, Nobody's really exempt from that Belichick, philosophy. It doesn't matter who you are. But if he does get signed, it's definitely, in my opinion, going to be a Kraft doing. Well, okay, if he gets signed for a large amount of money, we're talking 30 plus. If he gets signed for 30 plus, that's not going to be Bill Belichick doing that. That's going to be Robert Kraft, and I bet you Bill is going to not be the happiest camper to see that happen. It's 10 a.m. in the morning, Coach. Cut me some slack. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. But that's my take. If Brady signs for 30 plus, that's a Robert Kraft doing. That's not Bill Belichick. That is definitely a Kraft thing. Steeler fan, that's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea who they're going to replace him with. No idea. I don't even think they know. Besides, who do I want out of Rivers, Bridgewater, or I don't know. I might take Bridgewater, Nick. I might take Bridgewater out of that bunch. I would probably take Teddy Bridgewater. I would probably take Bridgewater for the upside that he brings to the table. And I personally think Rivers should probably retire. You could tell from this year, at least in my opinion, Rivers has kind of lost it. Taysom Hill's an interesting one, Nick. It's he showed me a little bit that in the the limited time that he had on the field, Taysom Hill can actually throw the football. and I kind of underestimated his ability to do that. But he did show that when he needed to, if he needed to throw the ball, he could definitely do it. So that was a little eye-opening for me. Sarah says she wants Bridgewater on the Colts. Yeah, Leedy, he surprised me, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. He surprised me. Taysom Hill surprised me. He can throw the deep ball really accurate. That was one thing that I noticed when he's throwing over 30 yards. It's he can throw those deep balls pretty accurately. Hey, what's up, Adam? What's going on, man? What's up? So that kind of surprised me, but Taysom Hill, he may have more of a future than I thought. Steeler fan says Trevor Lawrence to replace Big Ben. Do you got now, Steeler fan? Do you think you're actually going to be high enough in the draft to get Lawrence when he does come out, like when he does declare? You're going to have to be pretty high in the draft, man. You're going to have to be pretty high in the draft, or in order to move up to get him, you're going to have to give up a lot. So you would probably have to trade up. For the Steeler fans in the chat, Leedy and Steeler fan, where are you drafting this year? Where are you guys drafting this year? Nick, that could be a really good fit. Bridgewater to Chicago. That could be a very good fit. 40. Yeah. See. So you're. Yeah. That's. So 49th. That's you're gonna have to give a lot up to move up in that draft. All right. Yeah. So the Steelers, the Steelers got to. So this draft, the Steelers draft coming up this year is going to be really important. Then, since they technically don't have a first round pick, you guys, the Steelers draft this year is going to be real important. So you guys, that's interesting, since they don't have that first round pick. So you guys got to draft well this year then. You guys have to draft well. That's true. Nix is a good QB as well. No, Nick, no, Ted, I saw it. I did see it, but it's like there's a lot of meanings that you could throw on that tweet. There's a lot of meanings behind it. I did see it. I didn't go nuts over it. It was just the timing thing that was weird. That why he would see, to me, Ted, I think it's just mind games. I think he's just playing mind games with the Patriots. That's all it is. Belichick's, camp pushes back a little bit, and then Brady's camp will do something. It's just the mind games going back and forth, dude. That's all I chalked it up to. That's all I kind of chalked it up to. Fields is very good, Steeler fan. He is. So I didn't put much weight behind it, Ted. I think it's just part of the mind games, man. That's all. I just think it's part of the mind game. It's part of the game that both sides are playing. I personally think Brady. I personally think that we're gonna get a deal done with him before, sometime before before the what's that? The legal tampering period. I think we're gonna get a deal done with him before the legal tampering period. If Brady leaves, dude, it's gonna be so weird. What's up, CA? If Brady leaves, it's gonna be so weird seeing him in a different uniform. If he does leave, I don't think he is gonna, but if he does, it's just gonna be so weird seeing him in a different uniform. The only way, so Yeah, CJ, I'm telling you, man. To me now, the three teams that have the best, if I had to narrow it down to three, the three teams that have the best shot of kind of, pulling him in their direction would be the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Titans. Those would be the three teams that I think stand the best shot of landing him. And you can make arguments for all three. Winston to Carolina, Nick. That actually would be a surprisingly good fit. If Winston could knock 12 interceptions off of his, just 12 of them, 12 out of the 30, off that total interception number. If he could knock 12 of those off, then those numbers are pretty good. I just, what up, Aaron? How you doing, man? I just think with Winston's an interesting topic because, like, it's, I don't know about you and I don't know about anybody in the chat, Nick, but to me, what's up, Reap? How you doing? To me, Jameis Winston, it's all decision making with him, Nick. That's why he throws those bad picks. It's just, he just makes bad decisions. How many times you see him try and put a football into triple coverage, or it's just like, it's just the decision making. He's just got to get with a coach that can just, like, if it's not there, just throw it away, dude. Like, don't, like, it's just his decision making. That's all. If he could ever just get that under control, it would be interesting. CA, who do I think the Broncos should draft? I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't really keep up too much with Denver. Leedy, it's all mental. It's all mental, man. It's definitely all mental with Winston. He, Steeler fan, absolutely. He does have potential. Like, it's definitely there. It's definitely there. So Denver needs a wide receiver, offensive line, and cornerback. All right, cool, man. I'll have to look into that. He just, Locke isn't bad, man. He's not. I do think he's got some learning to do. Like, he's definitely got some learning to do. Some of his decisions were 50-50 sometimes, but that's, I chalk that up to just him being a rookie. But he's not bad. He kind of surprised me this year. Drew Lock kind of surprised me this year. I'm not gonna lie. He did. He kind of surprised me. So, yeah, he did better than I thought he would. Drew Lock did a lot better than I thought he would. Steeler fan, so you think you're going to go after another, like, big pocket passing quarterback like Ben? All right. So Steeler fans, Leedy and Steeler fan, do you guys think Big Ben is done? Do you think he's coming back? What do you guys thoughts? What do you guys think on Big Ben? You think he'll retire? You think he'll be back? Ben's coming back. All right. You think Ben's coming back? So you think this will be Ben's last year? You think this will be Big Ben's last year and then he'll retire? Nick, the Browns, that's been the Browns' issue for years, man. That's been the Browns' issue for years, dude. That front office is they're just moronic. That's moronic. That Browns front office is just moronic, dude. They're like, it's like, here's the thing. You look at Browns games, right? You look at the Browns games, and the Browns fans are there for their games. Like, that fan base is pretty loyal. That fan base is pretty loyal for Cleveland, and they keep showing up, and yet their teams they suck, dude. They're terrible, and they keep showing up to these games. So, and I think that's part of what what the ownership is kind of relying on. They really like, the Haslams see that the fans are going to show up no matter how bad their teams are. So they just, it's like, why spend the money and why put forth the effort into building good teams when the fans are going to show up when they're crap anyways? So I think I think it's been, in my opinion, the Browns' problem has been their ownership for years. Ever since the Haslams took over, Nick, I feel bad for the Browns fans, dude. It's like, you need an owner in there that's gonna make the right moves. But dude, I'm telling you, Nick, it's all ownership, dude. You guys, the underlying problem. Forget all the damn coaching moves and all the quarterback, dude. It's ownership. It's ownership and the GMs that they put in position to run the team. That's if you don't have a good owner and a good GM, your team is doomed. Your team is doomed, because ultimately those are the guys that make the money decisions. Those are the guys that determine where the money's spent and where, and how the team's gonna be built. Reap, where do I think Joe Burrow's gonna go? I'm almost 100% sure, Reap, that Burrow is gonna go to the Cincinnati Bengals, and I feel bad for that kid, because the Bengals are just such a bad organization. They're just so poorly run. I hope that somebody goes to Cincinnati and makes a move to jump them in the draft and draft that kid, because I want to see Joe Burrow in San Diego. That's where I want to see Joe Burrow. San Diego is drafting 6th this year, so I want to see the Chargers make a move to go get Joe Burrow, because I am going to feel terrible for that kid if he gets drafted to the Bengals, and the Cincinnati is where quarterbacks' careers go to die. So for his career to just, they're going to ruin that kid. They're going to ruin him. They're going to ruin him. I hope somebody makes a move to go get Burrow. Whether it's Miami, whether it's the Chargers, whether one of these teams that's drafting in the top 6 or 7, I hope somebody makes a move to go get him. Reap, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I do, though. I hope somebody makes a move to go get him. The Bengals are just such a bad organization, though, from the top down. They're just such a bad organization. So I really do hope somebody makes a move to jump the Bengals and go get that kid. Dominic, I did hear that. I did. Leedy, it's true, man. It's true. It's so true. I did hear that. I did hear that, Dominic. I'm telling you, man, I want to see somebody approach the Bengals, and even if they got to give up 2 first-rounders, I would 2 first-round pick. I just want to see somebody jump Cincinnati this year and take Burrow. Some organization, that any organization is better than the Bengals. Any one of them. CA, that would be awesome. I'd love that. I would take Burrow in a heartbeat. I would take Burrow in a heartbeat. Yeah, the Patriots draft this year is going to be interesting, guys. You should see, there is a laundry list of guys for the Patriots that their contracts are expiring. There's a long, yeah, coach. I know he would put butts in seats. I know that. There's a laundry list for the Pats that's expire, with expiring contracts, and the secondary's getting old. Nick. That's pretty funny, dude. So the Patriots are the next two drafts for them are going to be real interesting because the back half of their defense, the McCourty twins are getting up there in age. A lot of their linebackers, their contracts are up. Kyle Van Noy's contract is up. I believe Donta Hightower's contract is up. There's a lot of guys that we could possibly see leaving the Patriots this year. It's the Pats team going into next year could be really, really interesting. CA, it wouldn't surprise me, dude. I bet there's a lot of teams out there that are looking at some of the Patriots. It would not surprise me, dude. Like I said, there's a laundry list of guys with expiring contracts. Kyle Van Noy has pretty much come out and said that he's going to be asking for a lot of money. And are you going to be willing to pay Kyle Van Noy big money? I don't know. Steeler fan, I think they are going to win the East again next year, but it's going to be real close between them and Buffalo. Buffalo's definitely on the upswing, so I think the Bills and the Pats are going to be battling it out next year again for the East title. But I do think we're going to end up squeaking that division out again. CA, we don't have too much wiggle room there. Nick, that's the thing though. They keep getting better, and the cap is they're like us, dude. They don't have much wiggle room in the cap, and yet they still manage to get a little bit better every year. The Titans game against us, man. It just goes to It just goes to show that defense clearly was not as good as it was, put out there to be. The D was good, but either they picked the wrong day to show up or I don't know what happened that day, because Derrick Henry ran all over them. Henry ran all over the Pats on that day, and it wasn't a good day for the front seven of the Patriots. The Pats have 30 to 40 mil. I don't know. I'll have to check on that, Nick. I don't know if they have that much. I don't know if they had that much. That seems high to me. Yeah, no, I think they have, Nick, I'm pretty sure they have 18, I want to say. I want to say it's 18 or 19, something around 18 or 19. I think that's where, last time I checked, I thought that's where they were at, 18 or 19. But they got to spread. I mean, that's for the list of guys that's coming up. That's like I said, they're gonna have to make some decisions, man. The Patriots are gonna have to make some choices on who stays and who goes. Broncos have 60. Yeah, they got a lot. Yeah. Denver has a lot of room. Yeah, Denver's got a lot of money to spend coming up, so that's going to be interesting to see how they go with that. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how they manage that. Colt, wow, over 90, wow. The Giants are another team with a ton of cap room too. The Giants are another team, guys. They have a ton of room as well. That's Leedy, that's true. That's very true. They do have enough room to put some guys around Drew Lock and see how he can do. Steeler fan, I'm gonna try, man. I was real busy this year, so I didn't get to go to any. The company I work for has season tickets, so I'm gonna try to go to as many as I can. I've just been busy this year, so I didn't get to go to many of them. But next year coming up, we'll definitely try and get to some more. But yeah. Boston sports teams, guys. They another big thing coming up is their I guess the Sox are in trade talks with San Diego with the Padres for Mookie Betts, so that's going to turn out interesting. Dominic, I did see it. So Mookie Betts could not be on the Red Sox by the start of the season this year coming up too. So that's another big loss for them. You're going to the Giants game in the Meadowlands in 20. That'll be fun, man. That'll be fun. Apparently, I just learned this a couple weeks ago, but apparently me and Eric of Steel live pretty close together. So I'll have to see if I can get with him and maybe do a collaboration or something with him, because we're about according to him, we're about an hour apart. So that is not far at all. So maybe a Steelers-Patriots collaboration coming up. But apparently Eric of Steel is pretty close to me, so we'll have to see about doing a collaboration. But that was pretty cool. He just told me that a couple weeks ago, so we'll have to see about doing something there for sure. Yeah, Cooper. So, are you guys, Nick? Are you talking about Amari Cooper from Dallas? Is that who you guys are talking about? I didn't see that. Yeah, Leedy, I'm gonna have to get back in touch with Eric of Steel and see if we can do something coming up. Maybe something a collaboration or something this year coming up. Maybe even get to a game or something if something like that. Something. I don't think Stidham's the answer. No, I don't. I haven't seen a lot of him, so we haven't seen too much of him. So, but from what I've seen, I don't know how much confidence Belichick has in him. So I don't know. That's a big like kind of question mark there. So I don't know if Stidham's the answer. I personally don't think so. Yeah, Nick, that's what I'm saying. Steeler fan, that's pretty cool. Stidham. I don't know, man. We just haven't seen enough to really make a decision on him. It is 10:40 a.m. CA the AFC East is kind of trending. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's weak. I don't know if I'd call it weak, but it's definitely, I mean, for years it was just the Patriots running that division. Now Buffalo's kind of climbing that ladder, and they've proven that they can play pretty good. They can play solid, very good teams at a high level too. So Buffalo's on the upswing, man. That's for sure. So I think the division is, it's kind of slowly getting better. Yeah, Nick, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a good point. Strong at the positions that matter. That's very true. Very true. CA says my division's just the Chiefs. Now this Super Bowl is going to tell us a lot, guys. Right? This Super Bowl is going to, at least for Patriot fans, this is going to tell us a lot. Because Jimmy G, the last 2 games, has not had to throw the ball too much. Now, if now let's say Jimmy goes out and throws 35 times and his completion percentage is over 60, and they win the Super Bowl, and it's good. This Super Bowl is going to tell us a lot. This Super Bowl is going to tell us a lot about Jimmy G, whether or not he can handle the pressure and do what he needs to do to win a ring. I personally think he's going to be just fine. I think Jimmy's going to do just fine, and I think the Niners are going to lean on their D, and I think Jimmy's going to make the throws that he needs to make, because he's done it in the Saints game that they played against the Saints. He needed to make some good throws at the right time, good accurate throws, and he made them. So I'm going with the Niners. I'm going. That Niners defense is going to be able to do just enough so that the San Francisco offense can keep pace with the Chiefs, and I think that defense is just going to wear out that Chiefs offense and just kind of wear them down. So I'm going with the old adage, the old saying that defense wins championships, and I'll take the Niners. Put it this way, if San Fran goes up 10 or 14 to nothing in the first half, they're going to win that game. I think that defense of the Niners is good enough to slow that Chiefs offense down just enough. No, Esteban, I live in Cape Cod. I'm up in Massachusetts. I'm not in Rhode Island. I'm up in Massachusetts. I am in Massachusetts. We're looking at Plymouth Harbor right now, guys. I'm kind of hanging out in my truck. Here, I'll flip the camera around. I'm just hanging out at the waterfront right here at Plymouth Harbor. So hold on. I'll flip the camera around. There's Plymouth Harbor right there, guys. So that's what we're working with. Hold on. Yep. Not too many boats in the harbor today. But they'll be back in about a month. Yeah, it's not a bad view, Steeler fan. It's not a bad view, man. Darius Leonard and Quentin Nelson. What up, Ryan? I'm at Plymouth Harbor, man. I'm at the waterfront. I'm just kind of hanging out at Plymouth Harbor, drinking some coffee and eating some breakfast. Now I want to go fishing. I'll have the poles out soon enough, man. I'll have the poles out soon enough. That's for sure. There's a big jetty out there. I don't know. Here, guys, I'll see if I can spin you around. See that? There's a big, massive jetty out there. And I stand off the jetty and we fish it. I fish in the morning and just throw it off the jetty. And big time striper fishing in Plymouth Harbor. There's some good eating fish that swim around in them waters out there. So that's what we'll be doing in the summertime. Esteban, I will not be doing the Celtics game tonight. No, unfortunately, I will not. There's not too many things that can pull me away from sports, guys. But I haven't seen my girlfriend's been doing freelance photography work for PBS in New Hampshire, and I haven't seen her in a month and a half. So I am gonna spend the weekend with the girlfriend. So there's not too much that can pull me away from broadcasting sports, the Celtics and all the Boston sports games. But when you haven't seen the girlfriend in a month and a half, it's kind of going down tonight. So I will not be broadcasting sports. Nick, it's going down, bro. Yeah, it's going down. So unfortunately, guys, and then Sunday we're gonna watch the Super Bowl with some family and some friends. But yeah, so I will not be broadcasting the Celtics game tonight. Yeah, Nick, you know what it is. But yeah, so I'll do a couple of, I'll probably put out a few videos, guys. I'll put out a few videos though, probably short videos, probably I'll probably put out a couple, probably a few videos this weekend. Just given I'll definitely do a Super Bowl prediction video for sure. That's one I'll definitely do. I'll definitely do a Super Bowl prediction one, and then maybe a Celtics recap tomorrow at some point. But it's not like you won't see content from me. You probably just won't see me going live. But that's the plan for this weekend. I'll be back at it Monday, though. I'll be back at it next week. We'll be back up broadcasting live next week. But that's the plan for this weekend. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. For sure, bro. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah, so it's we're gonna get us a good game though, guys. We're gonna get us a good game on Sunday. It's gonna be entertaining. I like the fact that they're kicking it off at 6:30 on the East Coast, so it's not gonna be 1 in the morning by the time the thing's over. So that's good. I like that it's kicking off at 6:30 on the East Coast. So I heard that the other day. I think I heard that Thursday. I believe Thursday that it was going to be kicked off at 6:30. So that's nice, because that way it's not the middle of the night when it gets over. Steeler, it was a while, man. Yeah, Steeler fan, it was a while. Nick says he's going with the Chiefs. Nick, it's going to be a good one, man. Like I said, I think we're in for an entertaining game. I think we're in for an entertaining Super Bowl. I think we're definitely going to be in for a good one. I want to see Jimmy win his first ring. I really do. I want to see Garoppolo get his first ring. I want to see Garoppolo get his first ring. He was an excellent Patriot, a good teammate. You really didn't hear him complain too much about having to sit behind Brady. That he had to sit behind Brady all those years and basically just sit there and do nothing except for play 3 plays a game. So he said nothing, and he was nothing but a good teammate to Tom, and he did whatever Belichick asked him to do. So I want to see Jimmy get that ring. I want to see Jimmy get his first Super Bowl win, and see the Niners get that ring. I really do. But I can see there's Joe Hayden. But I mean, Pat Mahomes he's something special though, man. Pat Mahomes is really good. He can do almost everything you're going to ask out of a quarterback well. He can do almost everything you can ask a quarterback to do. You met Joe Hayden. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Hayden with the color rush. Nice. Nice. Leedy, Fitzpatrick was a... Fitzpatrick, you want to talk about a good addition for you guys' team. Fitzpatrick was a huge... was a huge addition for you guys. That was a great pickup for the Steelers. Talk about a difference maker in the defense. And talk about an immediate impact player. Fitzpatrick came right in there, and as soon as he started playing, like that defense got instantly better. So that was a great move on the Steelers' part to go and get him. I power washed his. That's funny. yeah, that was a huge pickup for the Steelers. I like TJ Watt too, man. TJ Watt, he's probably one of my top 5 for, you know, defensive players. TJ Watt he's real good too, man. He's a real solid player, and he's got a motor that just doesn't quit. He's got a motor that just does not quit. And you can't really not like that with a defensive player. If a defensive player has that drive to just, you know, that drive and that they you know, that you need, it's tough to not like him. It's tough to not like him. So TJ is definitely up there for me when it comes to defensive players. He's definitely a top 5, top 10 dude for me when it comes to defensive players. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys. It's like 10 minutes of 11. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go get ready for the day. Yeah, no, Nick, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. I'm going to go. I think that's going to do it for me, though, guys. I'm going to go get ready for the day, and girlfriend should be here pretty soon, so I got to go make sure the house is clean so she doesn't yell at me for that. But I'm going to go get ready for the day and go hang out, spend some time with the girl, and I will catch you guys at some point. You'll see videos from me throughout the weekend. But thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you all again. Yeah, same to you, Nick. Right here, bro. Same to you. Right back at you. Here's a double like the Fonz. There. You like that? Take care of that. All right, guys. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. Butchers Block and Patriots Talk. Bobby, and I'm out. Peace.